and let's start with our practice. So let's stand at the top of our mat. Let's find our Tadasana, our mountain pose. So let's get our hips so that they're about hip distance apart, placing the feet flat on the ground. Lift up the toes, spread the toes nice and wide. And as you do that, notice where the disconnect is in the foot. So you might feel a disconnect in the outer edge of the foot and the inner edge of the foot, but see if you can kind of balance everything out. And once we're balanced out, let's put our feet, put our toes back down on the ground. So we're finding that first connection to the earth. We're finding that Muladhara. We're going to send it all the way up. So lift through the arches of the feet, drawing up through the midline. We're going to feel this in through the stomach, a little bit of a Mula Bandha, connecting through that midline. Let's gently pull our belly button back so that we're practicing our belly lock as well. And it might not feel like you're totally sucking in, but we just feel it kind of in the center of our body, right in here or so. Let's gently draw our chin slightly down to connect through that root lock as well. So now that whole midline, that whole pelvic floor is connecting to the whole body. Let's soften our knees. Let's bring our palms open nice and wide. So let's just take a moment here to kind of sway around a little bit. Let's connect with our breath. Nice deep inhale. Exhale through the nose or the mouth. If we're feeling like there's a whole pile of shit stuck inside of us right now, and that's totally fine, breathe out through your mouth. Let that stuff go. We are all empaths. Everything, those energies come into us, and we might keep them in and not even notice. So through our breath, let's release what we don't want to take with us right now. On your next inhale, let's gently draw our arms to the sky. Look up. As you exhale, lower the arms, look down. And let's continue. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, looking down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Let's do a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, small back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge from the hips forward, fold, keep the chest lifted all the way up until you sink down. Wiggle the hips out a little bit, wiggle the shoulders. So we want to allow our shoulders here to just sort of relax a little bit. Let's bend those knees a lot, arms nice and wide. Inhale, rise. Exhale, have a seat in your chair. Sit back into your chair. Let's stay in our chair for a moment. I don't know why that big popped up right there, but that's okay. So let's stay in our chair for a moment and just sort of feel that balance in your chair. So we're feeling ourselves sink into the earth, but yet we're lifted, we're lengthened, we're strong. Let's stand back up to the top of our mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, relax your arms down to your sides. Close your eyes and just shake your body out. Just shake. Shake, 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 shake. Now I invite you to take the corners of your lips and bring them up. Smile, smile asana. Let's set an intention for our practice today as we shake around, as we allow our bodies to flow. Set an intention to just smile. Whenever we're feeling down and we're feeling off, we kind of feel heavy. So let's lift ourselves up today with a simple smile. On your next inhale, rise the arms to the sky. Exhale, have a seat in your chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. And let's continue to float. Inhaling up. Exhaling as we sink. Continue to float at your own pace. Go with your breath. Keep your chest lifted. Drop your glutes to the ground. Gently tuck your tail under. Feel that full connection through all of those feet. Feeling that Pada Bandha, our feet lock. Keep those toes spread nice and wide. And the next time you exhale and drop into your chair, stay there. Stay in your chair again. Let's stay in our chair. Let's take one arm. It doesn't matter, whatever arm you like. Imagine that you're drawing a bow, taking it all the way back to your chest. And as you exhale, gently bring your arm to the back and look behind you. And hold our twisted chair here for a moment. Continue to draw up through that midline. Be mindful that the hips don't shift, that we keep everything square. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale, rise all the way up to the top, rotating back into our Tadasana, our mountain pose, bringing our arms to our sides, shaking those legs out. On your next inhale, come up. Exhale, have a seat chair. Stay in your chair, hold your chair. Once again, let's take the opposite hand this time. Draw your bow in towards your chest. Keep your chest lifted. Then sending our arm behind us, looking behind us. Holding here, noticing where the imbalances are in your body. Just feeling, noticing what you feel. One more deep breath. On the inhale, let's rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, one more chair. Stay in your chair here. Option to stay in the chair. Watch if the butt is sticking out. Gently tuck the tail, lift, lengthen through the body. And from here, let's see if we can come up onto the balls of our feet and maybe sink a little deeper. Noticing if we're feeling warm. Inhale, rise the arms to the sky. Woo! Falling over if you want. It's all good. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the chest lifting. Lift, lift, lift. Lower all the way down. We're going to come down onto our mats now. So bend those knees a lot. Step back with the feet. Take the hands down and let's practice a couple of cat-cows. I'm going to turn sideways to show you. We start the movement, initiate it with the tail. So as we inhale, gently draw the tail, allow it to ripple through the spine. As you lift your head, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, curl the tail, allow it to ripple through the spine, drawing chin to chest. Then again. Let's do this 2 more times, just continuing to flow. And if you like, we always move so back and forth, so linear, so stiff, so choppy. So I invite you here to find some feminine movements. And that's just kind of creating a little bit of circle, nice big barrel rolls. Find your flow. Take the corners of your lips and bring them up and just smile. Smile as you enjoy. Breathe. And if you're creating some circles in one direction, move in the opposite direction. If those wrists are a little farther away from the head, it's all good. Play around with this. Maybe move forward, move back a little bit. Let's just enjoy this juicy move before we move on to some sun salutations, some heat building movements. So let's come back to all fours. Take the hands, place them underneath the wrists. We're going to curl through our toes here and come into a shorter stance, downward facing dog. So curl those toes, push back so that we're in our child's pose for a moment, head in between the shoulders, and then gently lift the tail to the sky. Pushing or paddling, I was going to say. Paddling those feet down into the ground. Now from here, let's gently walk our feet all the way up towards our hands, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, relax. Standing in your mountain pose. Standing in your mountain pose. This picture is really big and it's just funky here. So let's get ready to flow a little bit, alrighty? So on your next inhale, rise the arms to the sky, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place your hands on your thighs, come to a halfway lift. Crown of the head reaches towards the opposite side of the room. Exhale, down. Let's step back into a plank of your choice. Let's start with the knees, though, baby. Let's push back into child's pose. And then come forward into your plank. Push back, child's pose. Come forward, plank. Now from here, we're gonna really start to warm up those arms. As we inhale, come forward, bend through the elbows. I feel like I need to turn sideways. Bend through the elbows, lowering down just a bit and pushing straight back up. All the way forward. Let's continue. Breathe. Now the next time we come down, let's come down and hold. Just hold. You want to keep a nice flat back. No idea if you can see me. This is so crazy. Flat back, and then slowly lift, curl the toes, push up, downward dog. Paddle those feet out. Let's walk the feet close together in our downward dog. Send your right leg to the sky, bend through the knee, open it up. Circle the knee, keep the knee reaching towards the ceiling here. Circle the opposite direction. Spread those fingers wide, push every knuckle into the ground. Let's slowly come, bring that knee in towards the center. Draw it in towards the chest, lift the chest, and then push back up, downward dog. So again, I'll turn sideways so that we can maybe possibly see it a little bit better. We're just gonna flow here a couple times. Up, bring it in. Take it up, bring it in. On the exhale, draw knee to chest. On the inhale, push back up. Let's do this one more time. Lift the foot to the sky. Now draw knee in towards the chest and then place it on the ground. Let's lower the opposite knee to the ground and come into a lunge, lifting all the way up. Watch that your hips aren't pushing off. Bring those hips so that they're nice and square. Let's take the arms out in front of us. Now we have our right foot forward. If it's your left, it's all good. Take that same arm and let's pull our bow again. Open it up to the side. Hold this twist. Breathe. Now, smile. Take the corners of your lips up. Relax the shoulder. Squeeze those glutes. One more deep breath. Let's slowly draw that arm all the way back through center. From here, see if you can really curl the toes, but push and lift into a high lunge. Holding your high lunge here for a moment. Adjust. Hips are forward, reaching the arms forward. Again, let's pull the bow with the right hand. Let's open up through the chest and let's twist. Let's take 2 more deep breaths right here. Nice and strong. Squeeze the glutes. Let's slowly bring that arm all the way back in. Step to the top of your mat. Shake everything out. And now I can't hear you guys, okay? Shake it all out. Jump, 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 and shake. And go. Did you do it? Let me see. Do it again. Go. Good. Get rid of that. Have some fun. Be playful. Let's come back to the top of our mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the chest lifted. Sink all the way down. Hands on top of thighs. Lift all the way up to halfway. Exhale, lower. Come back down into plank. If you are feeling a little bit warmer and you'd like to practice an upward facing dog, please be mindful of your back and shoulders. Do not flow through this one. I'll show you with the version here. Hopefully everybody can see well. I think so. My video is small, but let's see. So come into a plank. Option to always go back here. Go back here, that's perfectly fine, okay? And stay there. Other option, to come into an upward facing dog. So we push forward through our feet, lower down, and then curl those toes so the top of the feet are on the ground and push straight up, okay? Now let's uncurl the toes. Everyone, let's meet in a downward facing dog. Paddle at those feet again. Spread your fingers nice and wide. So what tends to happen is we kind of release through the hands, right? Spread those fingers really, really wide. Plug every knuckle into the ground. Let's lift the left leg to the sky. Good. Sending the knee all the way towards the ceiling and creating some little circles. Bend through that leg, create those circles. Imagine that the knee is creating a circle on the ceiling. And if you look, you're like, oh, my knee is creating a circle on the wall beside me. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Create a circle in the opposite direction. Good. And then we're going to come through those little postures again. Send the legs straight to the sky. On the exhale, draw knee to chest, knees through a little bit, lift up through the back, tuck that head in if you like, and then push it straight back to a three-legged downward dog. And again. And then again. Do this a few times. Do it as many times as it works for you. If you need a break, come into a child's pose. Take a break. The next time our leg goes to the sky, let's leave it there for a moment. Then let's send our knee in towards our chest, step it through so that the left foot goes on the ground. Drop the right knee to the ground, lift up into your lunge. We can keep our toe curled with this lunge. We can uncurl our toe. Just be mindful, hips are on, but the hips are square. Arms forward. Drawing shoulders back and down. And smile. Smile, asana. Same hand as whatever knee that is out. Let's draw our bow and then twist. Enjoy this twist. Feel the strength, feel the length, feel the balance. Let's slowly draw that hand back and reach it forward. Curl through that back toe if you don't have it curled. Find that stability and lift into a high lunge. Squeeze the glutes, hips are forward, nice and tall. And again, let's come into our twist. So let's draw that bow and find your twist. Good. We tend to pop that hip out, so tuck that hip in if you can. Come into your body. Take a moment. What are you feeling in this pose? Let's slowly draw our hand back and reach it towards the front. Step to the top of your mat. Shake. Shake everything out. Close your eyes. Maybe you're not the only one at home. Maybe you are. It's all good. But I invite you to shake. Make some noise again. Now, all of our things are muted. So come up to your camera. Come over to your camera. Put your face in your camera. And if you're not comfortable with it, it's all good. And go, bah! There's so much stress going on right now. Let's let it out. Bah! All right. Back over to the top of your mat. Awesome. Nice job, guys. Step it all the way to the top of your mat. We're going to find a balancing pose in a triangle pose. Beautiful balancing pose. So once we've found our mountain pose again, let's step back with our left foot. So we step back with our left foot. I'm going to do it this way to show you guys. We're going to turn the left toes out to the side to come into our warrior two stance first off. Just do a nice little warrior two flow. So come into your warrior two. Draw the fingers forward, lengthen through the leg, and then shift up to the sky. Come back into your warrior two. Draw the body forward, straighten the leg, and then shift up to the sky. And continue. Warrior two. Reaching warrior two. Extended. Warrior pose. Continue. Reach. Feel the balance. Now if that leg doesn't straighten out, or if it does, it's all good. Have some fun with this. Maybe your arms are like sore, my shoulders are bugging me today. Okay. Do what works for you. Maybe you just feel like standing there and shaking it out. It's all good. Let's meet back in a warrior two. Holding a strong warrior two, drawing shoulders back and down. Now let's straighten through that front right leg. Let's open up through the thighs. From here, send this back left hip out as you reach forward. Charge forward a little bit, but try not to sink into this front hip. Be very mindful of it. Keep that leg open. We can even pull on it. Tends to help a little bit. Then from here, all we're going to do is drop that right arm down. Take the left arm. Maybe it stays here. Maybe it comes behind your back, placing your hand in your back pocket. Maybe you look to the ground. Maybe you look forward. Maybe the arm rises. So find your balancing triangle pose, and it's going to look different, feel different on all of you. Just be mindful that we don't sink, that we lift, we find the length, we find that connection through the midline. For a challenge, take the head towards the sky. Just be mindful of the neck and shoulder. If it's bothering you, hand behind the back. So from here, we're going to take 5 more deep breaths. And you might be thinking, oh my God, that's a lot. But you know what? Yeah, maybe it is. So how does that make you feel? As you're in this pose for a little bit longer, are you feeling heated? Are you feeling aggravated, angry? Are you feeling strong, happy? Whatever you are feeling, take a look at that and notice. And remember, bring the corners of your lips out and smile. Let's take one more deep breath here. If we have our head looked to the sky, let's gently return it down towards the ground. Let's bend through that front right leg, slowly shifting ourselves all the way back up. Let's turn so that we can come into our lunge pose. Reach your arms to the sky. Just a fun little balancing thing here. Let's see if we can come into an Uttanasana. We're just going to release our arms, draw our body forward, lift through the back leg. Opposite arm can be forward like you are running and you are ready to go. And if you're feeling fun and playful and crazy, do some slow motion running off of your mat. Slow motion running around your room. Nice. Awesome. So let's come back to the top of our mat once again. When you're ready, shake it out. Do some crazy stuff again if you like. We got to do our triangle on the opposite side now. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, step back to warrior 2. Right foot goes out, turns off to the side. Open up those hips. Find your warrior 2. Enjoy your warrior 2 here. And then let's flow. So reach forward, lengthening through the leg, then reaching up towards the sky, and then come back to your warrior 2. Find your flow. It's going to look and feel different again on all of us. Reach, have some fun. Do this a few times. Play around with it again. Notice, oh, my shoulder is just bothering me. I have too much pressure on me right now. Too much on the go with everything. So just shake it out instead. It doesn't have to look like exactly what we were guided to do. You know your way. Whenever you're ready, let's meet back in this warrior 2 pose. Finding your warrior 2. Let's lengthen through that front leg again. Be mindful to open up through the hips. Reaching that left arm forward. Staying nice and tall, nice and long. And then lowering the hand down. Other hand can go up towards the ceiling. It can wrap around behind you if you like. Opening up through the shoulders. Shoulders line up. We can look down. We can look front. We can look up. Look where you want to look. Smile. Let's take 5 more deep breaths in this pose. In your full expression of the pose. And again, notice what's coming up for you. Do you need to get out of this pose right now? Is it creating too much heat, too much irritation? Just notice. Does it feel good? Does it feel strong? How does it feel for you? Let's take one more deep breath here. And let's slowly start to rotate up back into our warrior two. Let's turn into our high lunge pose. If you're falling over, it's all good. Reach the arms up if you like, and let's kind of circle through those arms. Dogs in the way. Go lay down, Tika. Let's do our Uppanasana again. So from here, just for fun, see if you can slide that back leg in, and then lifting up through that back leg. One arm forward, other arm back, and then begin to do a slow motion walk around anywhere. Maybe your slow motion went, it's okay if it did, it's all good, no worries. Slow motion walk, find your way back up to the top of your mat. Lay down. So once you've found your way back to the top of your mat, let's stand in a mountain pose. Let's get into our hips a little bit here. Taking a rest now, taking a moment to how have you guys been feeling? Has there been a lot of stress in there? I'm sure there has been. If there isn't, that's awesome. But do we hold our stress in our jaw? Is your tongue constantly pressed towards the roof of your mouth? You might notice. You might notice that your jaw is on that constant sort of clench. So what we're going to do from here, just standing in our mountain pose, is release the jaw. Release that neck. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale together. And as you exhale, open your mouth and swish your jaw around. You might even do this in a forced way. Right? Everybody can see me big. That probably looks pretty funny. But see if we can find a bit of a flow there. So see if we can find a relaxed movement. Let's do this 5 more times. Breathing in. Just standing here for a moment now and noticing, how did that feel for you? Did it create sort of a flood of relaxation through the whole body? Do you feel stiffer? Do you feel more stuck? Let's just notice. Coming into some eagle arms to release the back, and then a big chest opener. I'm going to turn sideways to show you, but let's bend through both arms. We can take a bend in the elbow. We can take the left arm underneath the right arm. We can just give ourselves a nice hug. That is a beautiful stretch. That works completely fine. But we can also take our arms here, bend through the elbows, left arm underneath, and maybe connect the backs of the hands. Or maybe wrap that right arm a little more forward and wrap it all the way around. Let's take a moment in this pose. Let's lift through the elbows. Let's draw our shoulders back and down. Relaxing our jaw, finding a nice gentle smile, and pulling the hands away from the face if this is the version of the pose you have chosen. And let's take 5 more deep breaths. Can we breathe in through our back body here? Can we feel that gentle or intense pull through the back of the shoulders? You might be feeling it all in here and through the neck. Maybe we'd like to move our head around as we take 3 more deep breaths. So if you had your hands in this version, I invite you to slowly unrelease those hands, or release, I guess unrelease isn't a word. Relax your arms, give yourself a nice big hug. And let's switch and do the opposite side. Take your time to come down. That can be very, very intense. Wiggle the wrists, wiggle the fingers. Let's do our eagle arms on the opposite side. So bending through those arms, straightening them out first, finding that nice bend. Taking the right arm underneath the left arm this time, maybe just giving yourself a nice hug. Perfect, beautiful pose. Or come up into your eagle arms. Back of the hands together, wrapping those hands around. So we tend to come into this and we're kind of sort of relaxed down like this. But let's connect. Lifting our elbows, drawing our shoulders back and down. Pulling those hands away from the face and finding 5 deep breaths with a soft jaw, with a gentle smile. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Let's gently begin to release the hands on top of the shoulders. Let's relax those arms all the way down. Standing up still, and what we can do from here, take a deep breath, inhale. On the exhale, open up the palms. The palms are facing whatever direction you are looking. Option to just stay right here. If this is enough for you, if this is a beautiful stretch across the chest, across the shoulders, thumbs up, thumbs behind, that's completely fine. If you'd like to try something a little different, here's another option. Take the hands, connect the hands behind your back. Let's see how my shoulders sort of drawn inward. What we want to try to do is open up the shoulders, squeeze the back, use the back to support your chest as you find that lengthening across the chest. Pull the shoulders away from the head. You can keep the hands together where the palms are a little bit more together if you wish. That might pull. You can come here. Just be mindful of everything. Be mindful of your wrists, your neck, shoulders. Let's take 4 more deep breaths as we relax through our jaw. As we find a gentle smile. Relaxing through those arms. Releasing them. Shake the legs out. Some nice little hip circles. Bend through the knees. Create some small little circles through the hips. Moving our hips in that feminine movement again. Breathe through. Now let's circle those hips in the opposite direction. Slow it down. Relax. Let's come back to the top of our mat, just relaxing our hips here. Inhale, rise, nice and slow. Imagine your arms are as light as a feather. As you exhale, let's find a nice forward fold, keep your chest lifted. Option to stay here in forward fold for a moment. Whenever you're ready, let's slowly bend down and coming into a seated posture. Or if you really have the need today for your Shavasana, you really feel like you need to lie on your back, place a pillow underneath the backs of your knees if you like. Place a pillow underneath your head if you have it. If not, just coming into a seated posture, maybe crossing the legs if you wish. However you feel most comfortable, however you don't feel strained, so that your body can actually kind of relax just a little bit. And together, what we're going to do for our final rest, essentially, is turn our palms face up if we are on our knees. And even if we're, or on our butt, I guess, and even if we're lying on our back, palms face up. And together, let's take 10 deep breaths. Closing the eyes, taking the glasses off if you wish. So every time we take an inhale, let's smile. Let's turn the corners of our lips up into our smile asana. Take in the life, the love and the light that is out there. And as you exhale, relax your jaw, switch it around. And release what's feeling stuck inside you today, what you'd like to let go of. Let's take about 5 more deep breaths. 3 more. Whatever you're at. And if you're counting, you're already at 10. It's all good. Together, let's take 1 more deep breath. Inhale with a smile, a big, big smile. Exhale and say, whenever you feel ready, just gently open our eyes. You're welcome to come up a little bit closer to camera if you wish. It looks like we had some extra time, so let's see here. I don't know why that's big. So if anybody has anything that they'd like to say about how all of that was, I don't know if you heard my dog whining for probably like 10 minutes or so, but yeah, I sent the kids outside to play and so how does everybody feel? Did that feel okay for you guys? Were you able to, I see Roxanne has a dog there jumping around too, so it's we all got certain specific distractions, and if we don't, they're in our head probably. So how did it feel for everybody?
It was good.
Yeah?
It was good. Thanks.
Okay. You're welcome.
Body feels good.
Okay. Cool.
Tammy,
yeah.
Tammy's got San Francisco.
Where are you?
Tammy, no traveling.
Tammy, did you, here, let's unmute you. Did you see,
Hold on.
like,
There you go.
your
You
camera?
can speak now, Tammy.
No. Okay.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me now?
Hi.
I'm actually in my living room, and I don't know how that picture got there.
That's pretty cool.
It's a virtual background.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's some setting you did unknowingly.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Cheeky.
Nice. Cool. Okay. So did everybody feel okay? What do you think? What did you think?
Yeah, that was good.
It was good. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I like
awesome.
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So today's word is good. That seemed to be the consensus of the group today. So Sesame Street, I invite you to use the word good 20 more times today. Just kidding. Whatever. good. And then just making up a good song.
How many more times?
What's that?
How many more times?
20. Yeah. So you can have a drink of your coffee and you'd be like, this is good.
Good.
And then you can sit on your couch and say, this couch is good.
And you can eat chocolate and say, this is good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
Thank you guys so much. I hope you're all enjoying all of this live stuff that we got going on and enjoying the beautiful sun that's out here. There's so much to be grateful and thankful for, even in this time of darkness. A whole lot of light out there. So have an awesome day, peeps, and see you on the flippity flip.
Thank you so much.
You're
Have a good day. Bye.
Have a good day, Roxanne and Greg. Everybody.
Well, thank you. You too, Denise. Auntie Denise. I guess I should pause. I guess I should stop recording.